One way to protect the contents of virtual machine disks in the cloud is to encrypt those virtual machine disks. To do that here in Microsoft Azure, we're going to start by taking a look at an existing virtual machine here in the Virtual Machines view named JumpBox. Currently, the virtual machine is running. If I click on the virtual machine to open up its properties, one of the things I'll see in the Properties navigation bar is disks. And when I click that, I'll see operating system disks, as well as any additional data disks that might have been added. There are no data disks for this particular virtual machine. But whether you're talking about operating system or data disks for a virtual machine, there is an encryption column here. And we can see here for the OS disk, it's currently not enabled. Now, we can use a key from an Azure Key Vault to encrypt virtual machine disks. Let's go look at that. So if I go to the All Resources view here in Microsoft Azure in the portal, and if I go to Type, I'm going to filter by type. I'm going to deselect the Select All item. I'm going to go down to the Ks and choose Key Vault. And I'll click outside of it to put that into effect. Now, the Key Vault of interest for us here is Key Vault 44490. The reason is because it simply happens to have a key, if I click on Keys, that we want to use. And the key we're going to use here is called VM Disk Key 1. And if I click on that to open it up, we can see the current version of the key is listed. It's enabled. If I click on that, we can see some details. It's an RSA 2048-bit type of key. So I'm going to go ahead and close that out. And we're going to use that key to encrypt the JumpBox virtual machine disk. To do that, I'm going to switch over to the PowerShell ISC on my computer, where I've got a script that will encrypt virtual machine disks. I've already run the connect-az account PowerShell commandlet to authenticate to Azure. So I've downloaded and installed the PowerShell module that allows me to work with Microsoft Azure items, hence the AZ portion of the nomenclature that you'll see here. So in line 1, I'm creating a variable, and in PowerShell, variables are prefixed with a $sign. So $sign key vault. And I'm using the get-az key vault PowerShell commandlet, and I'm referring to the key vault that we just looked at, key vault 44490, which is in a resource group called RG1. Next, I'm getting the disk encryption key vault URL, because now that we've got the key vault variable from line 1, I can call upon the .vault URI property. And so that will then be stored in the disk encryption key vault URL variable. Then I'm creating a variable